Hello everyone, welcome back to another awesome episode of Gothically Yours, Professor M. I'm Professor M, and today's very special Gothmas special will be dealing with this, a solid black Christmas tree. Now I'm going to be doing a Victorian Goth theme, so I hope that you truly enjoy yourself. Now I bet you're wondering right now with the little star that's over here, where on earth did Professor M ever get a solid black Christmas tree? I could never reveal my sources. However, you're brothers and sisters and just about a family, so I'll have to share with you. I'm so DIY, it's sickening. 2 cans of shiny black. Now if you ever do this, and it is an artificial Christmas tree, make sure that you do it outside in a well-ventilated area, and always wear one of these, a respirator. And if you don't have one, always ask another cyber brother and sister. They probably have a whole entire closet filled with them. I really hope that you'll enjoy this decorating of this Victorian Goth Christmas tree. Join me. Shout out to these individuals. Janie Brossman, always good to hear from you, Mrs. B. Kaworu Nagisa out of Japan, aka Mr. J Kill. We had an awesome conversation about sizes of clothing. Sharon G37620, always good to hear from you. In my heart of hearts, I'm going to find you the perfect goth name. Guillotine Productions, hello, greetings to Los Angeles. I love Los Angeles. I've been there many, many times. Welcome to the program. Meg McEwen, Vampira, hello, great to hear from you. Love reading what you write. Prep for It, welcome to the program. Moonflower Fairy. Now there is a beautiful goth name that you can sink your teeth into. I absolutely love that name. Mystical and wonderful. The Victrola Lady, love hearing from you all the time. Great comments, great conversation. Atomic Stag, glad that you saw the comments before and glad you heard your shout out. Samuel Penn, faithful brother who always is like usually the first person to leave a comment or see my videos. Chip Catley, I hope you're still watching the program. Welcome back. Jenny X3X3, she wrote, your look is stunning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jenny. That was very nice. Blanchro, always good to hear from you, and I'm glad you enjoyed my Dark Circus program. Gothic Homemakers. Gothic Homemaker wrote, has this connection with me, 70s. She knows about Star Wars, and she also had the thing about the station wagon in her life. That comment really touched my heart. I'm like, oh, it is so good to be connected on that level. Demonica Star, always good to hear from you. Punk Diva, my sister back in New England. Ghoulish, thank you for your shout out. I'm glad to know that the program has helped you. Reflections, Miss Lizzie. Heidi Blackstar, I really love that gothic name. She wrote down, it is not common to find the male version of the corporate goth. Look, yes, and exactly, that's why I opened my closets, so that other goth brothers could see what's out there. So thank you so much. Cobalto CR from Costa Rica, hello brother. And someone who just also found me not only here on Gothically Yours on YouTube, but on my Instagram page, Richard Sapien. Awesome. Welcome, welcome everyone to the channel. Now, if you're anyone like me, I think about Christmas all year round. And I wanted to say that nearly 4 years ago, I had this idea in my head to create a Victorian Goth Christmas tree. And I got out a sketch pad and I started drawing what I wanted it to look like. And this was all pre-COVID. And I had designed multiple ornaments and different types of stuff. So much so, I mean, like the stuff that I designed was from the heart. I mean, I could actually sell them on like Etsy or something like that. Who knows? Maybe I will open my own little Etsy store. Gothically Yours, Professor M. Christmas ornaments. But everything that I had designed and put on this Christmas tree came from the heart. And it really, really mattered. And I wanted to share with you, if you are going out to create a Christmas tree, take the time out to plan, look, find materials. I waited till Halloween the year before. I found ornaments. And this is not even an extensive part of the collection. I have box after box after box after box after box after box of Christmas ornaments that I could have changed this Christmas tree 40 different times and 40 different things. So with that being said, I want to now demonstrate how to create the perfect goth tree. Let's look at ornaments, lights, baubles, and things that I had created. Are you ready? Oh, and by the way, if you are out there and you like what you see, please leave me a comment down below. I love hearing from you, and there's a 99.99% chance I'll write you back because I read each and every comment. With that, let's go on to the tree. Quite sure every Victorian Goth watching this little episode right now is going to say, I gotta have one of these. Now again, I'm going to share with you how I had done this. I had sprayed down a fake Christmas tree that I have. This was only about 4 feet tall. It took me about 2 cans of gloss black spray paint. Again, if you're going to do this outside, do this with a respirator, and do it during the summer. Never during the winter because it will never dry. And I'm also using down here a beautiful black satin sheet to cover up the base. So with that in mind, let's now bring our Gothic Christmas tree to life. I can hear someone out there going right now, oh my goth, I've got to have these. Yes, you would love them. They are bat Christmas tree lights. These I got during the month of October during a Halloween special. I said they are going on my tree this year. If you are looking for stuff, always plan months and months and months ahead. And what makes these so awesome is they are battery operated. Let's put these on our tree. Into a bat lights, I wanted these beautiful, kind of rich, almost antique colored yellow off-white lights. They're going to be intermingled in with our bat lights, and they're also battery operated. We're going to apply those to our tree as well. Pretty, huh? Now these are the premier ornaments that I've been dying to show you. Very, very Gothic Victorian. I had handcrafted these myself, and you might ask yourself, how are these made? Well, it is nothing more than the bottom of a container, a recycled container that I had painted black. I put 2 different images on here. These are very symbolic for me, the goblet, the crown, and the skull. And of course I have the ravens in here from Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. If you have been following me, you'll probably understand why these are so important. I also wanted to say was that these images, these engravings in the back, were from the 1850s London Glass exhibition that was held. So everything here is very appropriate. The pearls that I usually wear around my neck during my program, here instead of being black, are white. And I used my birthstone, if you can figure out what month I was born in. And I might actually do a video on how I made these to show everybody how to make them. I think it's really, really, really valuable. So my next object up for our tree are these. I had handmade this. If you had a really good art teacher like I had in high school, they showed you how to make fans for your tree. It is nothing more than a piece of black silver paper run through a laser ink jet with a damask pattern in the back. Very Victorian wallpaper style from the 1800s. And I hand dyed all of the roses on here and added a black satin ribbon. I should do a complete video on how I made these. Next on my Gothically good ornament list, these I had created also. The dark Victorian red damask pattern through a laser printer, added the black glitter on that, and if those look familiar, yes, their doilies have been sprayed jet black, and I'm also using the same color birthstone to enhance them. And oh yes, the tassels are hand dyed. Carefully, you can probably see me in the reflection over here. These baubles that I had picked up are absolutely beautiful. I love this dark, rich red color. These are going on our tree as well. These are the darkest reds that I could find, and it will match our tree perfectly. Never see Christmas ornaments as beautiful and awesome as these. I should do another DIY on this, how I created them. These are spray and dip ornaments. You actually spray the water, dip the ornament in, and pull it up and let it dry. No two ornaments will ever be alike. And I only created 4 of them because I was doing an experimental stage this year to see if I liked them. I should have made a dozen of them. Another DIY video coming up. Simple, elegant, and to die for. These homemade tag Victorian wooden, solid wood ornaments that I had created last year. I'm using again the Victorian 1850s lithography prints, sprayed the wood down with a matte black and added the black satin ribbon on it. Let's add these to the tree. I know you're wondering where I got these from. Yes, I handmade these also. They're polysynthetic resin that I had poured, very, very easy to make, inspired by several different cemeteries that I had saw throughout the year, and love them. Painted them over with a 999 black and then an overlay of 995 silver. Added the ribbon and away we went. So I'll be adding these very Gothic crosses to our tree this year. So your eyes do not deceive you. Yes, what you're looking at here is mini coffins that I had designed. Check these out. Light styrofoam coffins that I had created. Another DIY video I should create. Beautiful. I had made 4 of them, and this one's solid black. I wanted to do more of the French cemetery from the 1700s design. This is the caskets that they would have had. Let's add those to the tree. Oh, look, my favorite spider. And pass these up, these foreboding dark blood red berries that I had picked up. Really, really like them, even though it's just an artificial type of material. I couldn't pass them up to put them on our tree. Something so beautiful. Every year I save and dry all our bouquets and flowers that we get on special occasions like our birthdays, anniversaries, stuff like that. I save them all. This is baby's breath, and these are the most darkest red roses I could find that dried beautifully. These are going on our tree. And what makes it so wonderful is that these are actual memories that we had had. So I'm applying them to the end of the year. To make our beautiful little star here sparkle, let's start off with our lights. Shimmering, glittering, glowing, illuminating. Let's do it. Just going to put them exactly where they should be. Once you turn off the lights, looks like snow, doesn't it? And these roses, Morticia Adam approved. Deadheading them. Let's apply those to our tree. Just for our next layer, let's add the baubles. Once we have the fans put on, I want to accentuate with these beautiful silver balls that we had created. That just adds so much to the tree. And if you love silver as much as I do, oh, I can't get enough of them. I should have made dozens and dozens of these. Inspiration for next year's tree. More silver to add. Let's put on our crosses. Now a touch of casket. My mother almost married an undertaker. I think I once told you that. Gee, I wonder where the inspiration comes from. Your tiny tree should be dripping with elements that satisfy. And our final element, the tags.
How this came out. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Layers and layers and layers of information, all done up in a nice, rich Victorian style.
And here you have it, the ultimate in Goth Victorian Christmas trees. I hope you've enjoyed this very special episode of Gothically Yours. And as always, oh, wait a second. Merry Gothmas and a happy Ghoul year. Signing off, Gothically Yours, Professor M.